Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Daily's 2A News. I've seen some pretty funny stuff in my life, but this right here has to be one of the best. The Massachusetts State Police have outdone themselves this time with their last Instagram post, which actually showed the seizure of an illegally owned weapon, a cap and ball black powder revolver that they're so proud to show. So let's talk about it. Now, I'm sure you've all seen these types of posts from police departments across the country. When they make a big bust, they'll confiscate a bunch of stuff. They'll usually put it on a table and they'll take a picture of it. It's usually a big pile of stuff, something that they are proud of. You know, we kept this stuff off the street. Look where your tax dollars are going and so forth. Well, I don't know why the Massachusetts State Police thought that this would be a good idea to show, but this is apparently what they have to offer. I'll put the post right here. Let me stand to the side so you guys can see it. But the Massachusetts State Police are very proud that they confiscated this cap and ball black powder revolver, which to me looks like an 1851 Navy. So this is one of their proud busts. Now, it wasn't just that. It wasn't just the cap and ball, okay? They also got a taser, and that is very, very important. Now, here's the thing. That's funny that they would actually put that online, like, you know, this is what we confiscated, and they put their patch on there, you know, the Massachusetts State Police stopping black powder revolvers from making it to the street. But it's not just that. There's actually some pretty serious charges here for the guy who was in possession of those things. Now, I think most people understand that Massachusetts isn't very friendly to the Second Amendment to begin with. As a matter of fact, it's not really the Second Amendment in Massachusetts because you have to ask the government for permission for just about everything. And if you have to ask permission, it's no longer a right, it's a privilege, which to me is kind of mind-blowing given the fact that they played such a historical role in the creation of this country, and we all know what that was about. Regardless, let me go ahead and talk to you guys real quick about the charges that this guy is facing, because again, you know, they got this off the street and that's very important, so he's going to be facing some pretty serious charges. Number 1, possession of a firearm. Number 2, carrying a dangerous weapon. Number 3, these are all separate charges, by the way. Carrying of a loaded firearm. Apparently he had some powder in there. Improper storage of a firearm. Possession of ammo without a FID card. Possession of an electronic control weapon. That'd be the taser that he had. Carrying an electronic controlled weapon, improper storage of an electronic control weapon, and the number plate violation. So basically what happened was, this guy was driving down the street, apparently he had a Florida driver's license, was driving down the street in Massachusetts, and he had one of those covers that sort of obscured his registration so that the officer that was behind him couldn't clearly read it, and so they pulled him over for that purpose. While he was pulled over, they noticed the handle of something sticking out the back, and they used probable cause in order to search his vehicle, and that's when they found everything. So they arrested him, they took him to jail, and that's the charges that he is now facing. Some pretty serious charges over something like that, which to me is crazy, but they still, you know, the fact is, they got it off the street, and they were so happy about it and so thrilled by their accomplishment that it made it onto Twitter. It made it onto Twitter, and it is incredible to read the comments. You guys have got to read the comments. As a matter of fact, I will put a link to the news article down below, and I will put a link to the Twitter down below so that you guys can actually read the comments underneath this tweet. It is fantastic. People are just roasting the Massachusetts State Police Department. It is pretty funny to read. Regardless, I mean, it's a pretty serious matter. Yeah, I'm laughing, but at the same time, I mean, they completely violated just about everybody's Second Amendment right in that state, and that in itself is terrible, and hopefully we can do something about that one day. I know there's a lot of different lawsuits in Massachusetts right now, and hopefully one of them will go through. So I just wanted to let you guys know that story, and that story exists. I thought it was pretty crazy, and I'd like to hear what you guys think about it, so leave that comment down below. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Really starting to get this channel moving and trying to grow it. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, that little bell notification, I'd really appreciate it. You guys have a great day.